Okay, so you want to impress your girl? I got you. Okay, a long time ago, there was this famous author by the name of Natsume Soseki, right? So Mr. Natsume, he also taught English. And one day he was looking over the shoulder of one of his students who was trying to translate I love you from English into Japanese. And the Japanese translation that he gave was Ware kimi o aisu. No, young man, that's not how you translate that into Japanese. Translating I love you that way is not going to work because we don't say that, especially in that era, right? So it's like men do not profess their love this way using these words. So it's better to say, tsuki ga kirei desu ne. And the young man looked at him and says, now how does that translate into I love you? And he says, it doesn't matter. It's code for I love you. It's easier for you to use code in public, professing your love for a woman. So the young man, he turned and said, okay, well, if I say, tsuki ga kirei desu ne, what's the response to that? Mr. Natsume says, okay, you ready for this? Check this out. Shindemu ii wa. And the young man gets even more confused. So he's like, I don't get it. I do not get how that translates into I love you too. That's the thing. That is also code. And it means I love you too. Of course, she's not going to understand it until you explain it to her. And that's the whole fun in it. You explain it to her. And whenever I say to you, tsuki wa kirei desu ne, it means I'm professing my love for you. Okay, this is how I tell you in words that I love you. And your response should be, if you do love me, your response should be, shindemu ii wa. And the young man was like, oh, wow, this is deep. I'm going to try this out. This is the story that I heard. This is the story that I like. And this is the story that I choose to share with you. I don't think that we're strangers to using code when saying certain things. I read this book. There was this couple. They used to always write smiley after they did something. Wife would make her kids lunches and what have you, and she would put these little notes on the brown paper bag on the outside, smiley. Okay, so anybody who saw it didn't know what it meant. It just read smiley. So they go around the house and they write smiley here, smiley there, okay? And it was code for something, but nobody knew what it was. Only the family understood what that meant, right? Smiley is code for, check this out, see how much I love you. Isn't that pretty cool? It is, right? So it's the same thing. We've been using codes for thousands of years to convey messages, right? And so that's all this is. It's Natsume Soseki's way of saying, I love you, and picking the most undeniable thing, the moon, and its beauty that we cannot deny. Look up at the moon, you say, oh, that is a beautiful moon, isn't it? There's no denying it. It's just like when you profess your love to someone, if you mean it the first time when you say those words to somebody, right? It's not the words, it's the tone of your voice. It's how you say it, the way you look. They feel it more than the words that they hear, right? So that's the whole thing. So this Valentine's Day, do the chocolate, yes, okay? Get that godiva, right? Do the roses, 1 or 12, nothing in between because it just means that you don't know what you're doing. 1 or 12, red long stem roses, right? Do the dinner thing. And it's Valentine's Day. The most important thing of Valentine's Day is not the chocolate, guys. It's not the chocolate. It's not Chocotine Day. No, it's Valentine's Day. You got to remember where it came from. Saint Valentine, he left that letter to that girl who was taking care of him. You know, the warden's daughter who took care of him. Before he died, he left a letter professing his love for her. He was saying, hey, if I wasn't the dude that I am right now, if I wasn't living the life for God that I am right now, I would want to spend the rest of my life with you. So that's what Valentine's Day is, you know. St. Valentine, he was teaching us, hey, say it while you can. Say it while you have time. So that's the meaning of Valentine's Day. Hey, you see her every day, okay? You of course, you know she loves you, but take this one day to put it into words. Write it down on that piece of paper. Leave her a note tell her how much you appreciate her, and at the end of it, put 月が綺麗ですね. And I hope that she responds accordingly. 死んでもいいわ. Meaning that I am so happy I could die right now. I'm ready to go right now. You just made me so happy. So I hope you get that response. If your Japanese girl is like Americanized and she might not know this, but pretty much all the kids who grew up here, they had that lesson in school. They know what 月が綺麗ですね means. They know that it means I love you. And they know the story. So if your girl is Japanese from here, she's going to get it. And she will be impressed. I guarantee it. As a matter of fact, watch this video with her after Valentine's Day. And let me know what she thinks. All right? Hey, happy Valentine's Day.